Hi guys, DJ Jack back with you here real quick once again with another video. DJ Jack, yep. And in this video, wishing a very happy birthday to the lead singer of Pearl Jam, Eddie Vedder. Eddie Vedder, yeah. His birthday's today, so happy birthday to him. And he's actually 61, so amazing. Happy birthday to him. And also, now let's get into some more stories of this day that happened in the 1960s and in music history. This day, in 1964, the Beach Boys' turning point. During a flight from Los Angeles to Houston, Brian Wilson suffered a server panic attack, nervous breakdown, and this event led him to retire from touring to focus exclusively on songwriting and studio production, a decision that eventually resulted in the masterpiece of Pet Sounds. Glenn Cable intentionally replaced him for live performances. Also this day in 1966, the end of Ready, Steady, Go. The influenced British music television show aired its final episode titled Ready, Steady, Goes. The stubbed final featured performance and appearance by Mick Jagger, The Who, Eric Burden, and Devin and Vaden, and the Spencer Davis Group. The show was canceled primarily due to a ban on memeing enforced by the musician unions. Radio in London begins 1964. The Parade radio station Radio London began broadcasting from the MV Galaxy, a former U.S. Miss Whipper encounter in the North Sea. It quickly became a major influence on UK pop culture by playing music that was largely ignored by the BBC radio. And also this day, the UFO Club opens in 1966. London's premiere of physical venue, the UFO Club, opened on the Tolsham Court Road. It served as the original home for Pink Floyd, who performed at the house band during its early days. Also, this day in 1959, well, going into the 50s here, late 50s, the Drifters record a classic. Though just the scope of the decade, the Drifters recorded This Magic Moment, one of my all-time favorite songs. On this day in New York City, the song became a major hit in the early 1960s, peaking at number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Very interesting. And some other notable story mentions. Bob Dylan's UK debut. In 1962, during the first trip to the UK, Dylan gave an impromptu performance at the King and Queen pub in London's West End after being recognized in the audience. And this day in 1961, the Beach Boys' live debut. Exactly 3 years before Brian Wilson's breakdown, the band made their live debut at the Renaissance Ballroom in Newport Beach, California, performing during the intervention of Dick Dale concert. And then also this day in 1967, John Lennon's family outreached. John Lennon made a rare gesture towards his estranged father, Alf, by sending him a get-well note in a car to visit him after hearing his father had fallen ill. And that is all the stories that happened this day in music history. Which one do you got of the 1960s here? Which one do you guys really like? I really like the one story that happened this day when the Drifters recorded their most popular hit from the 60s, This Magic Moment, which is one of my favorite songs. I really like Jay and the Americans versions a little better, but the Drifters still their version's pretty good too. So besides that, hit that subscribe button. We'll talk later. Thank you. And now back to some great 60s music with me, DJ Jack. Laters. Have a good one.